Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. Hey Aries, this is your weekly tarot reading for June the 8th through to the 14th, 2020. Have the Zen Tarot. We'll just see what wants to come through for you this week, Aries. This is all about experiencing. This is being truly present with what is. Feeling into your connectedness with everything this week. Not just, sitting with the tree, becoming one with. Three of Staves is all about, I see the playfulness. This could be you. This is coming into your youthful exuberance. This Three of Staves is all about seeing the future with optimism. Feeling into the playfulness of experiencing the present fully. Not looking back at your experience, fully experiencing each moment as it happens. We have another three here. It's time to melt the armor. It's time to allow, this is isolation. What are you hiding? Aries, you are the warrior. You're ruled by Mars. It's hard to show this vulnerability. It's not natural for you to allow your tears to fall freely in front of others. But the Three of Swords is here to tell you that it's time to let the ice melt away. Let some playfulness back in your life. You cannot be fully free if your heart is locked away. Yeah, because there's a clinging to past pain here. There's a clinging to old painful stories, old painful memories. So what I'm hearing with the aspects this week, between eclipses, really huge things can happen. We had the lunar eclipse on Saturday, early Saturday morning here in Australia, in Sagittarius, and some truth could have come to the surface. What I'm hearing is this is a great time with the retrograde Venus in a sextile to Chiron, which is in Aries. It's really an amazing time to heal and forgive old relationship hurts, to really become the master of yourself. This is you, Aries, in your highest, and the highest octave of what it means to be an Aries, a warrior. You're the master of yourself. You have an open and balanced Manipura chakra, solar plexus. You're very empowered. And when you get to this place of self-mastery, you're open. You're open to receive love in all its forms. It's pretty hard to receive anything with this energy, so wounds need to be healed first, because we have Mars joining Neptune this next weekend, with the moon in Pisces moving into Aries on Sunday. So you can make your dreams a reality here through self-mastery, through allowing love in, going with the flow, surrendering, opening your heart. I'm hearing Aries. Let's see what the wisdom of the oracle wants to add. Orphaned. So this is another. Okay, so two wanted to come through. So we can either feel into these energies. Orphaned. Feel like we're all alone and isolated in the world. Or we can be fully present and feel into the joy of really truly experiencing each moment, seeing life with fresh eyes, becoming the master of the master of who you are, the master, self-mastery. I'm going to read Orphaned. I don't think I need to read Here and Now. I feel like it's very self-explanatory. But you're feeling really quite alone, except when you're present. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing you don't fit in, a need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We are all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and larger culture. No man is an island, and being an Aries, ruled by Mars, you can become so independent to your own detriment. It's important to recognize when being part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is your need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging. Know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of the pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. The relationship message. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel like you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're at different stages of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who actually accept you as you are without any agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. And the prosperity message. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That is where you'll shine and where you'll experience prosperity. And I'm hearing that I need to read the protection message because of the isolation and clinging to the past, the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups here. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel the need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect with others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. We've all, majority of us have abandonment issues, and it speaks very loudly for you this week, Aries, to really get to the root cause of what this abandonment issue is all about. Because, then it'll lead to self-mastery and the ability to allow love in. Stay present. I love you. Have an amazing week. Bye.